Hey, yes, you. I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck in English? Books, apps, videos, you tried everything, but your English does not move? It's not your fault. You are not broken. You are not slow. What if I told you there is a way to hear English, feel it, and speak it in just 30 days? A simple way, a secret way, a way that feels almost magical. It's called podcast shadowing. You listen, you repeat, you follow, slowly, carefully, step by step. Every word, every pause, every sound. No stress, no grammar drills, no boring exercises. Here I will speak slow and clear. You will repeat with me. Real English, step by step, short sentences. We will do it together every day until your English starts to sound alive. If you stay until the end of this lesson, you will feel English in your mouth. Your confidence will grow. Your speech will get clearer. And you will see that English is not scary, it is yours. The change begins right now. The first step is small, but the effect is huge. Are you ready? Let's begin right now. If you like lessons like this, you can subscribe so we can share more simple, magical English lessons together. It's just a click, and together, we make learning even more fun. I went from almost no English to speaking in 30 days. And it was not what you think. Stop. Think about it. 30 days. Just 1 month. That's all. 30 days to go from no English to speaking with confidence. You think maybe I used grammar books? No. You think maybe I studied many hours every day? No. You think maybe I paid for big courses? No. It was different. It was something small, something secret, something no one told me. Day 1, I could not speak. My mouth felt heavy. My words were slow. Sentences stopped. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I felt sad. I felt weak. I felt maybe I cannot do it. Do you feel the same? Have you tried and failed? Have you studied but still feel lost? I know that pain. I was there. But then I found it. The secret trick. The trick beginners miss. The trick no teacher shows. The trick no book explains. And when I tried it, something happened. I listened. I copied. I spoke. Slowly, then faster, then natural. Day 10, I started to feel better. Day 20, I understood more. Day 30, I spoke. Real sentences. Real English. I was free. The secret is simple. The secret is powerful. The secret is invisible. But it works. Now you think, really? Can I do this in 30 days? Yes. Yes, you can. But you must know the trick. You must listen. You must stay here. 30 days. From zero to speaking. From shy to strong. From I can't to I can. This is the hook. This is the start. This is the key. And you are ready. Have you tried learning English for years but still feel stuck? You study. You watch videos. You repeat words. But inside you feel the same. Stuck. Quiet. Afraid to speak. Your mouth opens then closes. The word is there, but it will not come out. Your heart is fast. Your hands feel warm. Your face gets hot. You think, why me? Why is it still hard? You are not alone. I see you. I hear you. I know this feeling. I remember sitting alone, listening to podcasts, repeating words, and thinking, why isn't this working? The room was quiet. My coffee was cold. The screen light was soft and blue. My earphones pushed against my ears. I heard the sentence. I said the sentence. Again, again, again. And still my chest felt heavy. My tongue felt slow. The small words were easy. The next words were not. My eyes moved to the clock. Time moved. My English did not. I felt small. I felt tired. Maybe you know this moment. You walk into a store. The person at the desk smiles and says something in English. A small thing. A greeting. A question. The world gets loud. The lights feel bright. Your ears ring. Your answer is inside you, but it is behind a door. The door is closed. You look for the key. The line grows. Your heart taps faster. You say one word. Then you escape. Outside, you feel the air on your face. You feel relief. You also feel sad. Maybe you hide your learning from other people. Maybe you study at night when the house sleeps. The floor is cold. The lamp is warm. Your notebook is open like a quiet friend. You write hello 10 times. You write I am ready 10 times. You say them out loud. Your voice sounds strange to you. You blush even alone. You close the notebook with a soft sound. Your hand rests on the cover. You wait. You listen to your own breath. You want a sign that you are not broken. You want proof that your brain can change. You want to know that your time is not wasted. You want someone to look at you and say, I get it. I know this road. Keep going. You are close. You want a small light to guide you. Not a big speech. Not a loud lesson. Just a small light. Just a soft voice that says, I see you. I hear you. I am with you. Listen. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not stupid. You are a learner in the middle part. The middle is messy. The middle is quiet. The middle is where many people stop. But you are still here. Your book is still open. Your earphones are still warm. Your notes still wait for you. Your voice is still inside you, alive, ready, close. Thousands of beginners have used podcast shadowing to speak confidently in weeks. Real people. Real voices. Real change. A student from Brazil sent a voice note after 14 days. Her first message was slow and shy. Her second message was clear. Her third message was strong. You can hear the difference. You can feel the difference. I can speak now, she said. Her hands were shaking. Her smile was big. This is not a dream. This is proof. A father from Mexico started with 10 minutes a day. Week 1, he said 2 short lines. Week 2, he spoke for 1 full minute. Week 3, he told a small story about his son. His words were simple. His voice was steady. He wrote, I finally talk with my boss in English. He added 3 fire emojis. He did not need big words. He needed a method that works. Podcast shadowing worked. A nurse in Vietnam sent a short clip before work. Hospital sounds in the back. Beeps. Footsteps. She whispered practice lines into her phone. After 21 days, she recorded again. Same place. Same phone. New voice. Calm. Clear. She said, I feel free. Her eyes were wet. She covered her mouth and laughed. This is social proof you can hear. This is not theory. This is your future voice recorded. A teenager in Spain hated English class. He said, I am bad at this. He tried podcast shadowing for 30 days. Day 5, he sent a message with 5 sentences. Day 12, he sent a joke. Day 30, he started a small YouTube channel in English. No scripts. No fear. He wrote, I did not know my mouth can do this. He is not special. He is consistent. The method is special. The method works. A driver in India practiced during traffic. Window open. City noise. He repeated what he heard. Light turns green. He keeps going. He sent a result after 2 weeks. I spoke with a tourist today, he said. I did not freeze. His horn beeped in the back. He laughed. This is a normal life moment. This is strong proof. Confidence grows in small places. Confidence grows with the right tool. I studied techniques used by top polyglots and discovered this method that actually works. Not a guess. Not a trend. Years of watching how great learners learn. I read their notes. I listened to their practice files. I looked for patterns. I looked for what repeats. I looked for what sticks. I tested it with beginners. Different ages. Different jobs. Different first languages. The result was the same. Faster speech, stronger memory, calmer mind. I spent nights with headphones on, listening to elite learners. Their voices were steady. Their rhythm was smooth. They did not fight the language. They moved with it. I wrote down what they did in the dark hours. I marked the moments where change happened. I took those moments and built a clear path. Then I gave that path to beginners. The change was not magic. The change was method. I studied the best. I watched what the best do when no one is looking. I turned that hidden work into a clear path for beginners. Not theory. Not noise. A method that moves you. A method that holds your hand. A method that already changed many lives. It can hold yours too. Day 1, I could barely understand a word. I sat on my bed. The room was silent. My headphones were cold. The voice on the podcast spoke slowly. I heard the rhythm, not the meaning. I tried to copy. My mouth felt heavy. My tongue stuck. My chest felt tight. I stopped after a line. I looked at the clock. 5 minutes passed. I felt small. Day 3, it was still difficult. I closed my eyes. The voice said a sentence. I repeated it. The sounds were uneven. My voice was thin. My hands shook a little. I recorded myself. I listened. I heard the gap. I felt the gap. I wanted to close it. Day 5, a small change. A short sentence made sense. Not all of it. Just one sentence. I smiled and whispered, yes. The smile was soft. My heart was beating fast for good reason. I felt a small door open. On day 7, the lines came faster. I walked in the park. Birds. Shoes on the path. I listened and repeated. My voice blended with the sounds of the city. A man smiled. He didn't know I was practicing. I felt brave for a second. The words went from my head to my mouth. They wouldn't stop. On day 10, I realized the sentences made sense, but day 20 completely shocked me. Day 10 felt like a bridge. The sentences started connecting. Small ideas clicked into place. I could say 2 sentences in a row. I felt the flow for a while. Then I lost it. Then I found it again. Day 20 was different. On day 20, I was on a bus. The voice from the podcast spoke quickly. I heard the full meaning. I didn't have to stop. My heart was quiet. I understood and smiled. I couldn't stop smiling. It was a shock. I practiced shadowing for 30 minutes every morning. Here's what happened next. Every morning, 30 minutes. Every morning, I sat at the kitchen table. The kettle hissed occasionally. My phone screen glowed. I pressed play. I listened. I copied. I did this for days. Gradually, the sound settled. Gradually, the rhythm came. After 2 weeks, my friend asked me a simple question in English. My chest tightened. I felt the old fear. I answered. The words came out. Not perfect, but real. He looked surprised. I looked surprised. I felt a new kind of calm. After 3 weeks, I spoke on the phone. A short call. A store asked about an order. I listened. I answered. The pause that once lived in my mouth grew shorter. The pause is a little beast. It hides words. It was quieter now. One morning on the 18th, I played a story and my eyes filled with tears. The voice on the podcast was telling a short story. I knew the words. I felt them. I whispered along. The tears came quietly. Not sad. Soft. A good tear. My hands were warm. My notebook on the table had disorganized notes. I saw the notes and felt proud. On the 21st, I spoke to a stranger. We talked for 2 minutes. A casual conversation. I laughed. She laughed. We both smiled. I walked away with light steps. The city seemed different. The world seemed closer. On the 25th day, I read a short paragraph aloud. Without pausing. The rhythm was gentle. The neighbor passed by the window. He waved. I waved back without thinking about the words. I felt as if my tongue had a little door and I could open it. The 30th day was a quiet celebration. I sat with tea. I listened to the first recording from the first day. My voice trembled in that old file. Then I listened to the new one. My voice was clearer. My chest was calm. I leaned back. I breathed in. I exhaled. I didn't scream. I didn't cry out loud. I smiled and whispered. It worked. Small moments accumulated. A supermarket clerk who asked, "How are you?" And I answered with a complete sentence. A song lyric that suddenly made sense on first hearing. A joke I heard and laughed at because I understood the punchline. The practice lived in small places. On the bus, in the kitchen, before bed, in a small interval. Not all at once. Step by step. One short line a day. One small victory a day. Stories are silent. They don't scream. They fall like soft stones. Each stone makes a sound. Each sound makes the next stone fall in the right place. The pile grows. The pile is your voice. Remember the micro moments. The cold earbud. The hot tea. The bus window. The small laugh. the silent tear, the short phone call, the stranger's smile. These are the proofs. These are the steps you can feel. The first day was difficult. The 10th day was a bridge. The 20th day shocked me. The 30th day was easy. I practiced shadowing for 30 minutes every morning. I said the lines. I copied the voice. I moved one step at a time. Each small step told a new story. Each story kept me glued to the sound. Each sound made the next day easier. If you think it's too late to start, or that shadowing is too hard, I was there too. I sat with a cold cup. The room was dark. My headphones felt heavy. The first words I heard were like a wall. I hit play. I tried to copy. My mouth did not move. My chest felt tight. I looked at the clock. Time did not help. I felt small. I felt stuck. I felt like giving up. I was there too. I was there too. You think you are too old. You think you have no time. You think your job will stop you. I thought the same. I thought I had no chance. I thought maybe my brain is slow. I thought maybe I am not good enough. I felt fear. I felt slow. I was there too. I was there too. If you hear a long sentence and your brain says no, I know that sound. If you try to speak and the words hide, I know that feeling. If your hands shake when you record a voice note, I know that small heat in your face. I felt it all. I was there too. I was there too. Even beginners with zero experience can see results in weeks. Not months. Not years. Weeks. I wrote this down again and again. Weeks. 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 I tested it. I saw people change in weeks. A student sent a voice note after 10 days. The first note was slow. The second note had more light. The third note had words that moved. She smiled in the message. She wrote, "I can speak." This was not luck. This was weeks. A father with little time did 10 minutes a day. Day 7, he read a short line. Day 14, he told a story. Small story. His voice was small but clear. He sent a photo of his face. He looked calm. Weeks. That is the word. Weeks. A nurse did shadowing at night after work. Hospital noise in the back. She sent a clip on day 5, then another on day 15. Her voice was calmer. She said, "I understand more." She pressed her hand to her chest like she could feel the change. Weeks. The proof was in the voice notes. Weeks. You may say, "But I am zero. I know nothing." I heard that. I was zero too. My first recording was a small sound. My first sentence broke. I cried a little. But I kept going. The small change came. A new sound. A new smile. A new brave step. Weeks later, the voice in my mouth was not the same. Weeks later, people asked, "Did you study a lot?" I said, "No." They asked, "What did you do?" I could not say much. I felt private. I felt like I had found a small key. If you think the method is too hard, think of the small detail. The small sound. The small pause. The small repeat. These small things look easy. They feel small, but they move the heavy door. The door opens little by little. You do not need big time. You do not need perfect skill. You need small steps. Weeks. Weeks. I saw a teen who hated class. He tried 1 week. He laughed when he read a joke in English on day 9. He sent a short video on day 19. He said, "I did not know I can say this." He was not special. He was consistent. The change came in weeks. A driver practiced in traffic. He spoke in the car. He recorded in his lap. Day 12, he talked to a tourist at a stop. He did not freeze. He told a small story about the city. He sent a photo with a big grin. Weeks. Not magic. Weeks. If you fear you will fail, remember this. Many people felt the same fear. Many people were sure it was too late. Many people thought they were not capable. I was there too. They were there too. Then they did small work. Then they heard their voice change. Then they felt a small pride. That pride grew. That pride became real speech. Weeks later, their world grew. Weeks later, they spoke. Weeks. You are not alone. You are not the first. You are not the only one with a cold cup and a heavy heart. You are not the only one with tired hands and quick breath. I was there too. They were there too. Many were there too. And many moved forward in weeks. That fact is simple. The proof is in voice notes, short clips, shy smiles, and small brave messages. Weeks. 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 Here's the trick. Repeat exactly what you hear, word for word, tone for tone. Repeat. Word for word. Tone for tone. Say the same sound. Match the same beat. Match the same pause. Match the same small breath. Match the soft space between words. Repeat like a mirror. Repeat like a shadow. Repeat as if your ear and your mouth are one. Listen slow. Listen close. Hear the tiny rise. Hear the small fall. Hear the little stress on the word. Hear the short pause. Hear the long pause. Hear the breath. Copy the breath. Copy the breath and the beat. Copy the sound and the silence. Copy the breath and the beat again. Repeat. Word for word. Tone for tone. Say it out loud. Say it now. One line. One short line. Copy it. Copy it again. Copy it 3 times. The 3rd time, feel the sound in your mouth. Feel the sound in your chest. Feel the small change. The voice gets a little easier. The mouth opens. The tongue moves. The heart slows. Repeat. 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 But don't just mimic. Listen for patterns and emotions in the speech. Listen for the pattern of words. Listen for the pattern of stress. Is the voice happy? Is the voice sad? Is the voice asking a question? The sound tells a mood. The sound tells a mood. Find the mood. Feel the mood. Copy the mood. Copy the mood in your voice. Copy the mood in your face. That is the secret most people miss. Find the pattern of the sentence. Short, short, long. Short, long, short. Hear it. Tap it. Tap with your finger. Tap the rhythm. Tap the rhythm and speak. Tap the rhythm and speak the same way. This makes English live in your body. This makes English move with you. The pattern becomes small and real. I only share this full shadowing method here on this channel. Here, on this channel. Not on big sites. Not in long books. Only here. This is the place. This is the small room where I give the full path. If you come back, you will get the full map. If you stay, I give you the key. I keep this for the channel. I keep this for you who watch. One small gift for staying. One small gift for your time. I give the clear steps. I give the short files. I give the secret lines. This is my promise in the video. Only here. Only on this channel. Only for those who listen. Click subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next videos that will transform your English fast. Click subscribe. Hit the bell. Click now. Hit now. Do it slow. Do it soft. Do it now. The bell will ring. The bell will wake you. The bell will bring the next secret. The next step. The next small key. Subscribe. Hit the bell. Repeat with me. Repeat the sound. Repeat the pattern. Repeat the mood. Repeat the small steps. Repeat the secret. Repeat the change. Repeat. Repeat. Repeat.